All right, welcome to another edition of Ram Country Conversations. Brian Roth, voice of the Rams, back with you. Happy to be bringing in Tom Hilbert, of course, the longtime and highly successful volleyball coach at Colorado State. Tom, good to see you. I know everybody looks at the coronavirus and the complete shutdown of sports, and they think of it in terms of obviously college basketball, all the spring sports in college that have been canceled. But how does it affect a sport like volleyball that happens in the fall?
Well, it affected us in really a significant way in that we were, in the middle of our non-traditional season. Now, granted, we had a young team. We lost 5 players, so we're trying to train a new group of players, a new setter, all this kind of stuff. And we had probably gotten about 12 to 13 practices in, and we hadn't played any scrimmages yet, and then they shut it down. So that in a year like this, where we are trying to rebuild and get some younger players into the fold, it makes a big difference.
Talk a little bit about your communication with your players. Obviously, they are all, I would believe, at home. They're doing online courses, as all the students at Colorado State are. How much contact do you have with those kids? And how do you keep them in some kind of playing shape for when they do hopefully come back to campus this summer?
Well, Brian, it's been really interesting. I think our team's doing a really good job, especially in their own physical training. We give them suggestions. We don't put them through a structured workout, but we give them a lot of suggestions. Here are different things you can do. Positionally, here's what you should be doing. We know you all have different limitations depending on where you live, what the weather is like, that kind of thing. And we ask them to innovate a little bit and figure some fun things out that they can do. And we've seen a lot of great things come from our team in that area. And what we do communication-wise is we're talking with them at 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And the conversations last about 20 minutes. And it's basically checking in, hey, tell me a workout story. What's challenging you? Do you understand everything we're sending to you? Are there new things that you're doing that you can share with the rest of the team? And we have really engaging conversations. And what I found really interestingly enough is that these kids really want to talk to each other. They want to catch up. We have a player from Milan, Italy, who is in Milan, Italy. And she loves talking to her teammates, and we love talking to her. So those things have been pretty good. The volleyball part of it is challenging, and it's been challenging for me as a coach to try to give them suggestions on what type of ball handling drills they could do by themselves or with their parents or whatever it might be. And those, obviously there's some things we're not going to get unless they get on a court with a bunch of people, but they can pass balls and set balls and get repetitions in some of the skill areas. And I believe they really want to do that. I think they know we need to get better, and they're going to work hard at it.
All right, final thought. I'm sure you have spoken with other coaches across the nation, and I'm curious to what those conversations are like, and if you've discussed the possibility of maybe an altered season coming up, or perhaps, and God forbid, no season at all.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about that, and our Coaches Association is talking a lot about it. No one has any answers. Everyone is hoping for the positive, and I think that, certainly if things are, back together, how we transition from where we're in now to what you see behind me. You know what I mean? It's not like there's going to be a whistle blow and everybody's going to go, okay, everybody can go now. We're going to have to phase our way into it. And so we've heard different scenarios. I don't want to talk about any of them, but one of the scenarios obviously is business as usual, if things go okay. So we're planning for that, although we're going to have to be flexible. We're going to have to be understanding, and we have to realize that there may be some changes.
Yeah, indeed. All right, Tom, great to catch up with you. Stay healthy.
Thank you.